Hello everyone, welcome to the Carrow Road press room. Here it is a couple of minutes to 2, so we're waiting on the team news to come out. David Freeze is just alongside me, he's just going to...
Hello!
Look at that.
The wave is back.
Well, the wave is back. I don't know how that happened, by the way, Dave, not a clue. Paddy will be joining us as well. He's not quite here yet, but we'll go through the team news as we are waiting for it to break, of course. I've got a few ideas in terms of what the team might be. I'm not entirely convinced we're going to see Russell Martin today. I'm not sure if we're going to see Grant Hanley start. I'm umming and ahhing about it, but I do think we'll see Tim Closer start this afternoon. And I think we might have 1 or 2 changes, so it's going to be quite interesting to see who Norwich do go with, who Daniel Farker is trusting to offer his reaction to what happened at the Den, which was, of course, something akin to an absolute nightmare for what Norwich City are trying to do this season. I'm just scrolling away on my computer now. Dave is ready with the team news story for PinkUn.com, and of course don't forget you'll be able to follow the match live at PinkUn.com this afternoon with all of us, which is of course going to be a curious one given the amount of changes that Birmingham have thrown up, and I think there's a degree of uncertainty over how Birmingham will line up and what they'll do. Kind of expecting them to have 2 holding midfielders, which I don't think we'll see Norwich do, but I think we'll see that from Birmingham. And Dave, do you want to pop into shot and tell me what the team is?
Right.
Or so everyone.
We've got Gunn, Pinto, Zimmerman, Closer, Steeperman. So that's like a back 4 with Tetty as the holding midfield. Oh no, Tetty and Tribal. So
after all that about going on about how they won't play 2 holding midfielders, maybe he is.
So 4-2-3-1 by the looks of it, with Vrancic, Maddison, Murphy behind Oliveira. So yeah, Closer in. Hanley is on the bench. James Husband's on the bench. Jerome's back on the bench as well.
Harrison Reed as well on the bench rather than starting, which I'm genuinely surprised we've got Alex Tetty starting. And as you said, you look at that to me does look like a 4-2-3-1.
That is, I can't really see otherwise.
Unless Tribal will be playing slightly wider, I guess we'll have to see.
Maybe, but there you go. That's trying something different, isn't it? That's it's certainly an interesting team for people to take in today. I'm just trying to work out how many changes that is.
You do that. It does also look like Norwich could possibly play that in more of a 4-3-3 if you consider that you have Tetty, Tribal and Vrancic, then with Maddison, Murphy and Oliveira behind them. But what you're missing there is the kind of the width, I suppose, naturally offered.
I suppose with Josh, you hope that he would bring that naturally anyway, but I'm not sure that Vrancic or Tribal are going to do that really, so it'll be interesting to see how they set up.
It will be. We'll keep an eye on that. As I said, we should be seeing the Birmingham team come through too. As I said, I'm expecting them to line up in a similar 4-2-3-1 formation. I guess what we want to see is Norwich fine to go about their possession-based game and try and develop the game as they go along, but stick in the game as long as possible this time, and not, certainly we don't want to be going in 20 minutes and have the game already won, or Norwich with an absolute mountain to climb, which has been kind of the issue. Dave, does this alter your prediction? Well, I know you're busy, so what do you reckon?
No, I wouldn't have said so, but it's very difficult to predict because I don't think anyone was expecting that team, were they? It'd be interesting to see how Zimmerman and Closer get on. I mean, they could complement each other quite nicely there, couldn't they? In a sort of balanced middle two, but hopefully with Tribal and Tetty there, that'll stop that flow of goals and they can at least keep it tight.
So we're saying no Russell Martin, no Marcel Franca either in that 18. No Naismith either.
He wasn't on the bench for Scotland on Monday either, I don't think, was he? So maybe there is an issue there.
No Marley Watkins either. So some big players not involved this afternoon, has to be said. The Birmingham team is out as well, which is that one there? Oh no, that's the last one out. So we'll wait on the Birmingham team. I'm not seeing that yet.
I'm not sure we'll be able to read too much into it, given how many changes they've made. Let me...
Reminder that Birmingham signed and sold 14 players, I believe it was, over the course of the deadline day period, I guess the last week or two. So
Fred, the internet's having a bit of a wobble here.
Internet wobble. I can try and have a look too, but let's...
I'm not getting a Birmingham team.
Let's see. This is live, bear with us, but let's see if we can find that team. I'm genuinely surprised Alex Tetty's starting, but I have to say, pleasantly surprised. I'm glad. I think it's worth, and whether that's now a factor in terms of him still being here.
Something else I just noticed, Pinto captain.
Pinto captain, indeed. Ivo Pinto will be wearing the armband. Birmingham lineup with Stockdale, Collin, Morrison, Dean, Grounds, Lowe, Davis, Walsh, Bogger, Yotta and Sam Gallagher up top. As I said, I think that's going to be a 4-2-3-1. I think it's going to be two holders. Interesting that Mark Roberts has dropped to the bench. Harley Dean making his debut. Quite a few ex-Brentford players making their debut for Birmingham this afternoon. Right, all right then. Well, I think we'll wrap this up. As you know, I'll just say goodbye to you there, Dave.
See you later.
We will be at PinkUn.com/live with full coverage of this afternoon's game, so keep an eye on there. There'll be all our video content as well, post-match analysis and reaction too, of course, throughout the weekend. And we'll see what we get. It'll be very interesting. It's going to be very intriguing. And no doubt, in my mind, this is a crucial afternoon for Daniel Farke and what he wants to achieve this season, especially given what look like pretty big calls he's made to the squad this afternoon. So we'll see what we get. As you said, PinkUn.com/live. Dave's back.
I think there's 7 changes for Birmingham, so that shows you how how busy they've been.
7 for Birmingham, Norwich.
5, I think. So we might as well just throw all the cards up in the air and see where they land.
Which is probably exactly how they come up with the teams. So we'll see how those cards land. As I said, PinkUn.com/live, and we will see you there.